Tesla stock is down another 15% today, guys. Unfreaking believable. It's currently at $105 per share. Let's just dive right into the video. We're going to break down Tesla in this video. We're going to talk some other stocks, markets, what I'm doing in general. So sit back, relax, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's just dive into the video. So if you guys remember last year, and by the way, today's the first day of trading, so Happy New Year, Tesla, right, guys? Down 15% on the day. So today's the first day of trading on the year, and the first day of trading after we got news that Tesla missed the Q4 delivery estimates. And sure, Tesla year over year, they're doing great, they're growing, but the growth is slowing down. And that, again, we missed the estimate. And again, that is the real reason why the stock is collapsing. And of course, on top of all the semantics from Elon Musk, his attention being drawn in 50,000 different directions, right? That's, of course, adding a ton of fuel to the fire. And a lot of the reason why the stock is down is because of Elon and Twitter. And, now on top of that, we're getting the demand destruction. We're actually seeing, a recession starting here in the United States. I mean, we're not in a heavy recession right now, but we're getting to that point. And of course, that goes, hand in hand with the demand destruction. So Tesla at this point is right at the lows from last year. The lows from the end of last year were $104 a share. As you guys can see, if I zoom in a little bit here, right around here, that was on the 28th of December. And mind you, you guys know December was an awful month. The stock started out at about $195, $200. And again, like I just said, it hit 104. So it went down 45% at its worst, at the worst point. And it saw a bit of a rally to end off the year. You guys can see we hit that 104 mark. Then we went to about 120, 123 to be exact. And that was about an 18% rally right there, 18, 19% to end off the year in the last, 1-2 days of trading. And clearly now, guys, as today, again, is the first day of trading, we opened up. Markets are, going full at it at this point. We got rejected. It's clear to me we got rejected here at the 50 SMA at another lower high, which means the downtrend is continuing. And by the looks of it, guys, I mean, we're less than $1 away from the lows right now. The lows being 104.22. We're now at 105.03. We're about to fall under 105. Guys, this, by the looks of it, could go under $100 this week. I'm not trying to freak anybody out. I'm just being realistic. By the looks of it, by the way the chart's looking, this could go under $100 this week. I mean, this is unbelievable. So, yeah, Tesla's down 14.75% right now, which, it started off the day not down as much, and I kind of got this wrong. I'm not going to lie. Yesterday in the video, in one of my Tesla videos, I was talking about how, I didn't think the stock would go down much. It was potentially already priced in, the fact that they missed delivery numbers. And yeah, I guess I clearly underestimated that, the effect of this. And, I got it wrong 100%. Now, as Tesla is getting demolished, like you guys can see, and we saw the initial gap down in the morning in the pre-market. You guys can see right here. It wasn't too crazy. We gapped down to about 117.18. We coasted there till about 6 a.m. on the East Coast. Then we got the next gap down where we went from 117.18 to about 116. Then we coasted into the open, and this actually opened at about $119. And then once the markets open, guys, I mean, it just went straight down. I mean, you guys have seen water slides where you're kind of going like this originally, right? You're going like this, or even roller coasters. Then all of a sudden, boom, the cliff drop comes, and that's exactly what happened with Tesla. The second the markets opened, within the first 5-10 minutes, this thing was down about 4 or 5%, and then in the first hour of trading, it was down 7%, and now here we are. It is down about 12% from where it opened at $118 to where it is now at about $105 a share. So Tesla is not starting off the year on a good note by any stretch of the imagination. And like I said earlier in the video, this is setting up for a drop under $100. Maybe later today if things get really ugly. I don't want to say that for sure. I mean, we're already down a lot. I'd be kind of shocked if this thing were to go down over 20% today. But then again, I mean, Should I be shocked? I mean, at the end of the day, with how the markets have been, but it's an awful start to the year overall for Tesla, and it could go under that $100 mark any minute now. Any minute now, it's right there. So let's go to the markets now in general. By the way, if you guys are finding value, hit the like button, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. As always, I want to know your thoughts on Tesla. Are you buying? Are you selling it right now? Are you on the sidelines, kind of playing the waiting game? Let me know your thoughts down below on Tesla stock. Now, oh my gosh, there goes Siri again. I want to break this watch sometimes, guys. I'm serious. See, this is like the third video in a row where all of a sudden Siri's starting to talk. I think it's because maybe when I'm going like this, I'm hitting the button by accident. I don't know what the heck's going on. Either way, guys, either way. Let's talk about the markets now. The markets are not doing well either. Tesla's obviously doing way worse than the overall markets. I mean, if we saw the S&P down 15% in a day, get ready for World War III or whatever the heck would be coming, because that would not be a good day. If the S&P's down 20% in a day, there's something really bad going on. But today it's only down 1%. NASDAQ's down 1.4, Dow's down 0.7, Russell's down about 1% as well, and we have the VIX today, big move, up 9% when I'm making this video at about 1 p.m. on the East Coast. Let me clarify that, guys. It's 1 p.m. right now on the East Coast. So VIX has seen a pretty decent move here today, back towards the mid-20s, which you guys know I've been saying this on the channel for months. The range that we were trading in, we have been trading in over the past year on the VIX, 18 points to about 30, 35 points. And the metals today are doing pretty well. Gold's up 1%, right around $18.40 an ounce right now. Silver is at $24.20 an ounce. It's up 0.7%. So pretty good day overall for the metals as of now. And if I go back over here to SPY, let's break down SPY and Triple Q quickly before we wrap the video up. SPY right now is, if I pull the 4-hour, clear as day to me, a head and shoulders. I mean, you guys see what's going on here. We got rejected at $388, $387, which is actually right by the 180 SMA. So we got rejected at that point today, and this was actually in the pre-market. If I pull the intraday chart up, guys, the markets were doing well in the morning. I think the futures were pretty green. Yeah, we were at 386 on SPY at about 5 a.m. on the East Coast. Now we're at 378. We're down about $8 from the pre-market high. That's right around 2%. So we tested that 388 level. We got rejected. That's right by the 180 SMA, also the highs from the end of last year. This to me is the neckline doing the job. Doing its acting as resistance. I mean, you guys can see it right here. We have the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder's right here, and the neckline right around 388, 390. We failed at that point the past couple of days of trading, and now this is setting up for a potential, dump. I mean, if this thing falls under 375, which I'll set my alert right now, that right shoulder could really start gaining momentum. The head and shoulders could play out at that point. Who knows? This could be going down 360, 350s at that point. We'll see how it plays out. So that's what I'm seeing right now on SPY as we are on the first day of trading of the year. And hopefully you guys, hopefully all of us, as long-term investors, traders, we have a much better 2023. 2022, especially from the long-term investment side, it was a tough year. A lot of stocks were down a bunch. A lot of people's speculative plays, they got destroyed. Options, if people had leaps, I didn't have leaps going into, the last year. I didn't have leaps personally or any really long options at all. But if you had some, far out options, you got destroyed. So a lot of people got destroyed last year. Hopefully this year is better. Cheers to that, guys. I have a smoothie right here. I'll cheers you guys. Cheers to that. But who knows? We'll hope for the, what's that saying? Hope for the best, prepare for the worst, right? Because the reality is stocks could be getting worse. The setup right now is not good. SPY, again, like I said, technical showing a head and shoulders. And on Triple Q, if I pull this up, we're seeing similar, head and shoulders. But this is pretty much right at the lows. The right shoulder is really, it's pretty much completed at this point. And this is hanging on by a thread. If triple Q breaks under 260, 255, I mean, we're right at 262 now. We're right there. It's down 1.3% on the day. If this starts coming under 255, man, get ready. You know, if you thought the selling was done in 22, there's going to be a lot more if that level breaks. You know, technically that is a big point here. You know, we have a descending triangle, you could argue, on this 3-year chart. You guys see that clear as day. I just drew it out. So if we break under 255, watch out. You know, I'm not saying it's going to go to $100 a share or something. I mean, it could. You know, if that were to happen, I mean, that'd be awful. We'd have some terrible things going on in the world probably. But, you know, all I'm saying is if 260 breaks, 250 breaks, we could probably start going down. And mind you, the scary thing is, let me say this, we'll wrap the video up. The scary thing is we're still above the pre-COVID highs on the NASDAQ, on triple Q, right? That was at 240. We're still above those highs. So, I mean, come on, guys. This is, it's crazy. So, yeah, I'm saying if 255 breaks, we're probably going to go down and test the pre-COVID highs, which were right around 235, 240. If that starts to break, we're talking, you know, 220, 200. That's where this could be going. So, yeah, what do you guys think? I'm just keeping it real. I'm not trying to freak anybody out. I'm just keeping it real and talking about what I'm seeing here on the charts. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. As always, hit that like button, subscribe, and of course, don't forget to get up to 20 stocks from Moomoo with at least a $100 deposit. Each of those could be up to $2,000, and you could also get 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. All of those free stocks are linked down below, and you could also check out my Patreon if you guys want. You get a bunch of exclusive content on there, daily charts for me. If you like the way I break down charts, you want to see a lot of that, you know, Discord access, all that good stuff, check out the Patreon, link down below. And with that being said, I guess that's it. I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching as always. Peace out.